Hey everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know that feeling where you're putting like a ton of effort into a relationship,
Yeah.
but something just feels off?
hmm
Today we're taking a deep dive into those red flags.
Okay.
That could be a sign you're being used.
Interesting.
Not the most romantic deep dive,
hmm
but definitely an important one.
For sure.
So we dug into some source material and found 7 big signs to watch out for.
7.
And we're going to break them all down so you can spot them from a mile away.
I like that.
So no more being used.
Let's do it.
Okay, first up. Have you ever had that friend who always seems to have a crisis
Oh,
when
yeah.
they need a favor,
Yeah.
like clockwork? Why is that a red flag?
Well, it's really fascinating because that type of dynamic, it often points to a power imbalance.
I see.
One person consistently benefits while the other person is
Mhm.
kind of left feeling drained or even taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Think back. Do your interactions always revolve around their needs? Yeah.
And you become like their personal assistant.
Exactly.
That reminds me, oh gosh, way back in the day. This is bad. I don't even want to tell this story, but it's so relatable.
Go for it.
I had this friend
Okay.
who would always call me
Yeah.
when her car broke down.
Oh, no.
Never for anything else,
Yeah.
only when her car broke down.
Yeah.
But the key takeaway, I think for me,
Yeah.
was realizing that healthy relationships
Yeah.
are a two-way street.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
you're there for each other. Which brings us to our next sign.
Okay.
It's like they never seem to prioritize
Yeah.
your needs or feelings.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like your partner just wasn't getting it,
Oh, totally.
no matter how hard you tried
Mm.
to explain what's up?
That disconnect is a major red flag
It is.
in a healthy relationship. Both partners should feel
Yeah.
seen and heard. Feeling dismissed or unimportant can really take a toll
Oh, for sure.
on your emotional well-being.
It's like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
So speaking of walls, our next sign is all about commitment, or the lack thereof.
Interesting.
So listeners, I want to ask you this. Does your partner constantly avoid defining the relationship?
Yeah.
Or like making future plans? What's that about?
This reluctance to commit can signal they're enjoying the benefits of a relationship without actually wanting to invest.
Yeah.
They get the companionship, the support, but they shy away from building a future together.
They want to have their cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
And sometimes it feels like you're just on call,
Oh, yeah.
like only called upon,
Yeah.
when it's convenient for them.
Right. It's all about them. This
Yeah.
is a classic sign of being used for convenience.
Ah.
It can be so emotionally draining, and honestly, it can prevent you from finding a more fulfilling reciprocal relationship.
Yeah. You deserve more than being someone's backup plan.
You do.
Which leads us to boundaries.
Okay.
Healthy boundaries.
Mm.
Essential in any relationship.
Right.
But this next sign deals with partners who make you feel guilty for setting them.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a tough one because manipulators often use guilt
They do.
to erode your boundaries and get their way.
Yeah.
They might make you feel bad for
Right.
prioritizing your own needs or even try to control your behavior.
Totally.
Like, if you make plans with friends,
Yes.
they guilt trip you
Oh, yeah.
for abandoning them.
It's not about being selfish.
Right.
It's about having a life outside of the relationship.
Exactly.
And that ties into our next sign,
Okay.
lack of appreciation. In a healthy relationship,
Yeah.
even small acts of service
Yeah.
should be met with genuine appreciation.
Absolutely.
It's about feeling valued and respected.
It is.
Imagine,
Yeah.
you put all this effort
Yeah.
into cooking this meal for your partner or helping them with a project,
Mm-hmm.
and they barely even acknowledge it.
Right.
That lack of gratitude can be a big red flag.
It can.
It's like your efforts are invisible.
Yeah.
And finally, the last sign you might be getting used, they become distant after they've gotten what they want.
The classic bait and switch.
Ah, I hate it.
They're super attentive
Yeah.
and charming when they need something, but then poof, they disappear once they get it.
Gone.
It's emotionally draining. And it really shows a transactional mindset
It does.
rather than genuine care.
It's like the friend who's super buddy-buddy when they need help moving,
Oh, yeah.
and they disappear once the boxes are unpacked.
Oh, exactly.
So we've covered a lot of heavy stuff today.
We have.
But remember, knowledge is power,
It is.
and you deserve to be in relationships where your needs are met and you feel valued and respected.
100%.
So listeners, I want you to take a moment and reflect. Do any of these signs resonate with your own relationships? And if so, what's one small step you can take today to prioritize your well-being
That's a good question.
Maybe it's having an honest conversation or setting a boundary.
Mm.
You deserve to be in healthy, balanced relationships. And even small changes can make a huge difference.
They really can.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Until next time, take care.
Bye, Gay.